Welcome to Bonehead Guitars. Let's go build some stuff.
Get my wallet. Where the lights were low.
Well, okay, I sanded a little earlier, but still raised. And some of this, I mean, like where it's covering the walnut, I think I can sand some of that off, so looks like I smeared dookie on it. However, especially in the back, it will at least add some strength. I guess things could have been worse. Yeah, well, anyway, let's see how much we can clean it up. I don't know, the majority of that might get covered up. I guess it could have been worse. Could have been wound up looking like the back. This dookie stain is a nightmare. But the important thing is, as far as I'm concerned, especially in the back, it's really important that the platform's there for stability. I mean, that's where the fattest part of the tuner is. I wish it didn't look like crap. Let's see what happens. Yeah, could be worse. Okay, I've been trying to think of how I coulda, shoulda, woulda avoided this. My first thought was, if I used a smaller bit for a guide hole, just something small, then drilled a little ways into either the face or the back, I'm not sure which, and then go to the other side and finish it up. Especially with the ferrule and how I thicknessed this down, and it's actually left a little fatter on the high end than it is on the low end. So it's kind of like compensated tuner, so it'll be shorter on the high ends. So I couldn't really clamp something tight to it, you know. If I had a good seal with something clamped on, so when I drill through, there would be a lot less chance of tear out. So maybe in the future, I can drill the face a little bit through a guide hole, clamp something to it, and then finish up from the back. I don't know. Guess we'll cross that road next time we get to it. Anyway, crisis kind of marginally avoided. Still looks crappy. Alright, next steps. There's a few things I need to do. I gotta build a nut. However, I'm thinking at the moment, I don't have a whole lot of time right at the moment, and it'll need time to dry anyway. I'm thinking now might be a good time to play with dyes. So I'm going to tape off the mahogany. That surprisingly worked last time for the most part, because I don't want to get dye on the mahogany. Masking tape actually did a fairly decent job, and I'm not, soaking the thing anyway. It's just a damp rag. So I think we'll do that. We're going to do a dark coat, sand that off, and then I'm thinking I'll do a light coat on top of that. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's give it a shot. Alright. Now the fun part. Alright. I have just a little bit of water and a little piece of cloth. Right or wrong, I got color mixed up. I don't know, you try some and it's not enough. Add some more trans tint and finally get to a darkness you can deal with. I get done with it, I put the cup away, it dries. Later I go back, put a little bit of water, and off we go. I don't see a problem. Anywho, I'm squeezing most of it out so it's not super saturated. Man, that ain't enough. Then again, maybe I like that. Tell you what, I'm going to get a little more water and a whole lot more dye. Dark Mission Brown. A whole lot of drops. I don't know how much, about that much. Golden brown delicious. I may just sand it to 320 and call it good. When it comes time to sand, we may just do just enough to get it smooth, see what that looks like, and decide if we need to do more coats. I'm kind of liking it now. I'm liking how it turned out. Let's see how lightly we can hit it and not get the grain down.